Hmm. All righty. But man, as I review, let's get to something new.
You keep defining abortion as the murder of babies, which biological fact is you would say most abortions are done before they are actually babies. It's still just a fetus. So my
Do you know what the
question,
word fetus means?
it's just a cluster, a
That's
zygote
not what
developing
fetus means.
into a baby eventually.
The word fetus, it's a Latin word, and it just means offspring. That's all it means. It just means the next
Does that mean
generation of a
baby?
being. So, but that's what a baby is also. I mean, that's what you would call your adult child someday once he's grown, hopefully, if he hasn't been
Can I
murdered.
ask my question?
Well, I'm just like to clarify this
Hopefully, if he hasn't been murdered, that's funny.
point. You would call your adult child your offspring too, but all of these terms that you might use, fetus, embryo, the one they love is zygote, which sounds like a Pokemon, but they use all these different terms, but it's all referring to the same being, and you were that being once. You, the person who's standing here right now.
Do any of us have a memory of being that being?
No, I mean, I don't have a memory of last Thursday, frankly. It's been a very busy week, but the lack of a baby is also. I mean, that's what you would call your adult child someday once he's grown, hopefully, if he hasn't been
Can
murdered.
I ask my question?
That's what you would call your adult child someday once he's grown, hopefully, if he hasn't been
Can I
murdered.
ask my
Also, I mean, that's what you would call your adult child someday once he's grown, hopefully, if he hasn't been
Can I
murdered.
ask my question?
Hopefully, if he hasn't been murdered, that is so.
Would say most abortions are done before they are actually babies. It's still just a fetus. So my
Do you
question,
know what the word fetus means?
Do
it's
you?
just a cluster, a
That's
zygote
not what
developing
fetus means.
into
No.
a baby eventually.
The word fetus, it's a Latin word, and it just means offspring. That's all it means. It just means the next
Does that mean
generation of a
baby?
being. So, but that's what a baby is also. I mean, that's what you would call your adult child someday once he's grown, hopefully, if he hasn't been
Can I
murdered.
ask my question?
Well, I'm just like to clarify this point. You would call your adult child your offspring too, but all of these terms that you might use, fetus, embryo, the one they love is zygote, which sounds like a Pokemon, but they use all these different terms, but it's all referring to the same being, and
Look at her face. She doesn't understand anything. She's just like, I've been lied to this whole time. I believed stupid ideologies, and now the truth is being revealed to me publicly. Oh no. What do I do?
you were that being once. You, the person who's standing here right now.
Do any of us have a memory of being that being?
The memory. I mean, do you have. So stupid. Do you remember when you were born, when you were pushed out of the vagina? Do you remember that moment? Does anybody remember the moment that they were pushed out of the vagina? What does that have to do with anything? Such a stupid, stupid deflection.
Oh, I mean, I don't have a memory of last Thursday, frankly. It's been a very busy week, but the lack of a memory doesn't mean that it's all right to murder me.
You're happy he's out because now we don't have someone who thinks like this.
Right, exactly. Because Donald Trump, he was the devil.
Yeah.
He was the devil.
And it's showing when he says things like this.
Yeah,
So the devil would say things like this.
Exactly.
Would you ever expect our current administration, Kamala Harris and Joe Biden, to use this type of language when talking about people wanting to come into our country?
No,
hell no.
no, they
got
wouldn't
more
even
class
do
than
that. They're classy people.
Yeah, they got more
You know?
class than that. Nah.
So they wouldn't do that.
So I want you to read this headline from Politico.
Harris blunt message in Guatemala, do not come to the U.S. Oh, she said that?
Everything I just said was not Donald Trump. It was Kamala Harris.
Ha!
Oh my God.
Ah!
Come to the U.S. Oh, she said that?
Everything I just said was not Donald Trump. It was Kamala Harris.
Oh my God.
Show me the facts.
I'm
Right here.
sorry,
Show,
Donald Trump.
show me the facts. Show me the facts. How come you don't have them show you the facts when they talking about the other side? When they talking about your side, show me the facts. Show me the facts. But you don't have this same energy whenever we're talking about the other side. My stance is this: I'm not here to promote any specific candidate, but my thing is y'all on the left are tripping, and the lies that y'all are spreading on the left are just so wild, and it's gotten to a point that you just can't let this shit go. So much so that you just cannot let this shit go.
Oh, she said that?
Like
Everything I just said.
we're gonna sit here and pretend, oh, we're gonna say Donald Trump is this, Donald Trump is that, but then that's okay. I don't even care what you say when it comes to that. But do not turn around and pretend as if Camel Face or Joe are saints or for black people. That is so stupid and sick.
Said was not Donald Trump. It was Kamala Harris.
Oh my God.
Show me the facts.
Show me the facts.
I'm
Right here.
sorry, Donald Trump.
Read that headline to me.
I don't like him either, but I apologize, sir.
This again. I could get down with that. At least she has some shame. At least she went in and apologized. But too many times today, we got women that don't even have any shame about the stupidity that they're spewing out, even when it's brought to their attention how ridiculous it is.
But I apologize, sir.
Apology accepted on behalf of Mr. Trump.
I show you my phone. My husband don't want to leave me. I want to leave him.
Why?
Sick. I'll show you this bimbo is what? I didn't even finish this video. This bimbo just said, I want to leave my husband. He doesn't want to leave me. And I'll show you she's in a room with all these men talking about the fact that her husband is trying to save the marriage. Meanwhile, she's trying to be back to the streets, which she's already in the streets. I guarantee you. That's why she's on this podcast as a married woman in the first place. But just think about this level of sickness. Oh my goodness.
I show you my phone. My husband don't want to leave me. I want to leave him.
Why?
Because I'm not happy.
Why?
I mean, without
It's a
believing,
few
I
things,
want to know.
love.
Bald head, blonde, butch. What? And somebody married you? And now you're not happy? Oh my God. Oh my
Because
God.
we from Chicago.
Oh, she's from Chicago. Oh, now I remember this one. Yep. She's from Chicago. I told y'all, do not deal with those Chicagoans. The Chicagoans, the Chicagonese, the Chicagans, do not deal with them on a serious level. I'm telling you.
Why?
Oh my goodness. I could go on and on and on for days
I'm
about that.
happy.
Why?
I mean, without
It's a
believing,
few
I want
things,
to know.
love.
Disgusting.
Because we from Chicago and we just moved here, and he keep going back. Like he keep going to Chicago a lot because it's hard
that's home for him.
It's hard, but I'm home for him, and so I've asked him not to do it. And when we talk and we get an understanding, and you go against what we went against, that's the problem. So that's the problem.
How long had y'all been married?
3 years, but we've been together 10, but married 3.
Okay.
Right.
You know, do y'all believe that marriage?
It's honestly hard for me to listen to this stuff. I ain't gonna lie. Just the level of degeneracy coming out of this woman's mouth, and just the way.
All
You
right.
know, do y'all believe that marriage actually changes? Like, I think woman's goal is marriage, and once they get it, it's done. And like that's why 70% of marriages are like women call for the divorce. I think y'all really want the marriage, and once y'all get the marriage, y'all kind of are over that shit.
Absolutely. I was married
want to
7
die.
years.
I want to die married. But
7
the
years
problem is
married.
that I don't want to go for stuff that So with me, if I ask you something, if we talk about something, because I don't go off other people's rules, I go off you and me. So if we talk about something, that's what we come to the agreement.
Are you anti-Semitic?
No, I'm not anti-Semitic.
Go on.
What do you mean? Go on. What is he talking about?
Are you anti-Semitic?
No, I'm not anti-Semitic.
Go on.
She just answered your question. What do you mean? Go on. I don't understand. Go on. Come on, man.
Go on with what? You asked me a question, I answered it.
You
Yeah,
said
I don't
you're
need to
not
launch into defense of
anti-Semitic.
myself because I'm just not anti-Semitic. There's nothing that I hear that I need to add. I guess today anti-Semitism, the definition keeps expanding, and now I guess it means if you don't fall over yourself every time Bibi Netanyahu speaks, they're just going to call you an anti-Semite. Nope, I'm a Christian. Kids being bombed is upsetting to me, and I have a right to say that without being called an anti-Semite. This is the nation of Israel is not Judaism. It's a nonsense to suggest that we can critique, as we did earlier, talking about Joe Biden, that we can critique our own president and nobody cares, because we should. You should be able to hold leaders in their decisions and their feet to the fire. And then to say that if you do the exact same thing over what Bibi Netanyahu's actions are, then you're somehow anti-Semitic.
Okay, I understand that, and I don't disagree. I think you can criticize and analyze the actions of the Israeli government, the IDF, and also Bibi Netanyahu.
She was not ready.
I'm a black woman, and I believe that white privilege exists.
What privilege do I have that you don't have that is based on skin color, not on wealth or socioeconomic status?
The fact that you are sitting here with like little to no education trying to talk to people about white privilege is white privilege.
You served our country and you have lived a life of a victor, and you have the gumption to tell me you're a victim without evidence. We're not able to cite one thing that you cannot do that I can do. If you make good choices, you will get those choices rewarded. You brought zero evidence except an argument from an authority and an insult to my lack of a college degree, of which I am so proud of, because I'm not indoctrinated because I didn't go to college. Thank you very much.
Smoked her. Smoked her. Talking about that college shit.
No evidence except an argument from an authority and an insult to my lack of a college degree, of which I am so proud of, because I'm not indoctrinated because I didn't go to college. Thank you very much.
Now, I will tell you, I went to college, and I will tell you now, the indoctrination that goes on in those public universities is off the charts. They are, I'm telling you right now, they are programming people to hate white people in universities right now as we speak. They're trying. I mean, it's ridiculous, the propaganda that's being pushed in these colleges. I would be in college in class, and be hearing this stuff and like, wow, the level of degeneracy that's being promoted. The indoctrination is off the charts. I'm telling you, that's real deal stuff there. Okay, that's real deal stuff. Well, y'all let me know what you think. Like, comment, subscribe, and share the word. Get it out there. All right, Man's Eye Review. On that note, we through to the next video. Y'all knows what to do.